There's a new nonprofit that is coming to Conway. It's been around Central Arkansas and Faulkner County for a little while, but new to Conway, and we want to make sure that you are aware of it. It's called Lisa's Closet, and Sean Barber is with us. He is the president of Lisa's Closet and was the husband of Lisa.
Correct.
And so the namesake of the organization. First of all, thank you for being with us and for sharing her story and this story. And so I guess let's begin there. It's new for a lot of folks, so let's start at the beginning.
Well, thanks for the opportunity. In 2020, Lisa passed away, probably COVID. It was February, so we really don't know, but that's probably what it was. And our son decided he wanted to do something in his mom's memory, so he got in touch with a lot of people that loved Lisa. And we kind of had a little powwow at a restaurant, and they said, hey, we want to do something in her memory. So we weren't real sure what we were going to do, but we knew we wanted to raise some money. And then we realized Lisa loved kids and she loved shoes.
Okay.
So we thought, what better way? But then one of the counselors told us there is actually a demand for shoes in the schools for kids. So we thought, what a great way to honor her memory.
Where did it begin? What school district and what community?
Started in Valonia. Okay. We started at Valonia Primary School, expanded in elementary school, then middle school, and then covered all of Valonia. And now, just the end of last year, we expanded into our first Conway school, and just last week went into our second Conway school.
So what does that look like when you go into the school? You are working with the principals there?
The school counselors.
Okay.
The counselor kind of has a thumb on the heartbeat of the needs, and so that we rely on the counselors to kind of tell us where we need to provide those needs, where we need to help.
Is it just shoes?
That's the focus.
Yeah.
The focus is shoes, but we also tell them if there's a need, just let us know. If there's a house fire, if there's anything that's going on that we need to help a kid, we help the kids.
How do you get the shoes? How does that work? Is it something that, you got to raise money, you need money for it?
That's a great question. Right now, we provide money. The counselors go out and they shop and find the best deals and get shoes. And then we provide the means to inventory those shoes within their offices.
Yeah.
The goal in the future is to establish relationships with distributors and actually maintain an inventory in a warehouse so that we can have counselors come to us and get all the inventory they need.
What do you think Lisa would think about all this?
Lisa would be just blown away. She always felt like she wanted to be, being kind was her main thing, and then she just loved kids. The idea that all of this would be done in her honor, she would just be blown away.
What a great way to honor her and for your son to be the one to kind of kick this all off. How can people in Conway help? Obviously, there's a couple of schools involved now, but people that are seeing this, what's the next step for Conway folks?
We have a Facebook page. We have a website where you can actually just go in and make a donation if you'd like to. But we have a couple big events throughout the year. It's been a charity poker tournament that we've done every year.
Okay.
This year, we're also adding a golf tournament. And so we look for sponsorships. We look for donations, people that like to play poker or like to play golf, any of those things.
And so those two events are coming up in a couple of months. June 21st for the poker tournament.
Correct.
And where is that going to be?
Knights of Columbus.
Okay, Knights of Columbus Hall. And then golf is going to be September 25th. So we've got a little time to prepare for that. And best way to get information is, like you said, Facebook.
Probably Facebook is where we have most of our information.
Very good. What else do you want people to know about the organization or about your son? I mean, that's obviously, you got to be proud.
Yeah, I'm very proud. He was in college when his mom passed away. So the fact that he was able to kind of help gather a bunch of her friends and family and put this together. And now, it started people who loved Lisa. Now we're starting to add board members and people who didn't even necessarily know Lisa, but they love what she stood for. And that's really what the growth is. We want to know that the being kind and helping kids is what she stood for. And that's the idea.
Well, what a legacy. Man, that's great. Sean, thank you for coming by.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you.
My name is Jeff Brooks, and this is my beautiful wife, Kathy Brooks. We're here in downtown Conway with Brooks Fine Jewelry. We've come back into the showroom, and we are now the store managers.
I love seeing the look on my customer's face when they come in and see the ring that they have designed. When they get engaged, they're sending us pictures when she says yes.
So bring your imaginations, bring your inspiration pieces, and bring your ideas down. There's no holds barred when it comes to custom, specifically from Brooks Fine Jewelry. We're waiting here and we're happy to see you.